If you have failed the CS exams today, this video is for you. Yes, lot of students have failed and they're all getting very worried. In this video, I'll tell you how you should be facing the failure and most importantly, what you should do for your next attempt. First things first, many people are saying, I'm going to leave this course. Please remember, I have one small thing for you to tell. Failure and success, we see it, failure is here, success is here, and they're two separate things. No, success and failure are very much connected. Every failure will lead you to a success. Failure is part of being successful tomorrow. Today you have failed, but you are actually moving ahead. No matter whether it is your first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, you are moving one step closer to become a company secretary. I have failed. Many people say, oh, did you really fail? I have failed CS exam and have also passed CS exam. Obviously, I'm in front of you many years later. So remember one thing, whenever you're doing the company secretary course, it is not going to be that, okay, this is the starting and I'm just going to go and I'm going to pass an exam one day. Actually, this is going to be lots of ups and downs, rivers. So it's not going to be a smooth journey, but you're moving ahead. So finally, you will pass and you will become a company secretary. Please remember that failure is part of success. You need to look at failure as a feedback. Something ICSI is trying to give you feedback saying that this is not good enough. We are expecting more quality from you. That is the attitude you must have when you face the failure. I know it's hard for me to just motivate you right now, but please remember there are a lot of students who have failed in the first attempt, left the CS course, and they're struggling today without a proper job. There are students who took 4 to 5 attempts and today they have passed CS and they're doing very well. Don't think that ICSI is wrong. What can you do better is what you need to really think of. Let me tell you some of the stories of our students. Somebody who has failed 3 times. She told that I'm going to leave this course. But then I asked her, do you really believe in yourself that you can do something different next time? She said, I can, but I have lost the hope. So if you do the same things again, you will get the same results. Do something new which will make sure that you pass in the next attempt. So first thing you need to really do is reflect on the failure. Where did you go wrong? What could I have done wrong? Really, this is the question you need to put to yourself. Don't think that everything is right and I've done everything. It is not possible like that. There is nobody who has failed continuously forever. They have definitely passed, but they have improved based on their past performance. So there will be something which you need to do differently. What is that something you need to reflect? Once you reflect, you need to re-strategize. For your re-strategy, you need to make your proper study plan, get the right mentors, get the right classes if you need, and most importantly, get the discipline to study on a regular basis. This discipline is what is lacking. The problem is we talk a lot, we see a lot, but we are not disciplined. Discipline is the single most thing which is really going to give you the success. Remember that no matter what, even if you study for 100 days properly, if you study for 100 days properly, it is actually a good amount of time for you to pass the exam. And most importantly, just remember one simple thing. CS is not really a hard exam. The exam is actually very vast. There is lots to study and the time is less. That is the real challenge in company secretary course. There is no other bigger challenge. There is lots to study and you have very little time. That is the problem when you look at company secretary course. So once you re-strategize on your new plan, the next thing you should really do is actually look at the long term. Don't think of December, June. Just think where will you be 10 years from now as a company secretary. A professional course is definitely much safer than a non-professional course in the age of AI because there is judgment, because there is an element of human advice. In fact, just 2-3 days ago, somebody called me and was asking some doubt in company law. That person I don't know, it is a reference from a client, and he said that, sir, actually I saw everything in ChatGPT, but I wanted to get a confirmation from a real human being, a real company secretary. That is why I called you and I was happy with your answer. And he also gave us that work. So whatever artificial intelligence comes, anything comes, people want a confirmation from a real human. When it comes to things like doctor, chartered accountant, company secretary, lawyer, you cannot take the risk of a machine. So with this kind of future ahead, you should really not be worried about a certain failure in a certain attempt. Yes, take your answer scripts. This is the first thing which I tell. Don't worry, you can apply through RTI, you can apply through ICSI website, no matter what. Get your answer scripts. See where you have gone wrong, where they have cut the marks. If possible, please share it with a teacher. Please share it with, if you are going for coaching, share it with your academy. That is the only way. If you just, so many students come to me and say, sir, I failed, I think I wrote everything, still they cut the marks, you know me. I said, all right, but there is no way for me to give you a proper advice without seeing your answer script. You have to get the answer script. You should see where are the marks being cut, why the marks have been cut. Then you'll know where you should improve. If you generally talk, there's no use. You have to get your answer script. You have to first analyze it yourself, then get it analyzed by a teacher. This way you will know exactly where is the gap which you're having. So let us say that the expectation of ICSI is somewhere here and your knowledge is here. So this is the gap which you have. Everybody has a gap. That gap is what you need to fill for the next attempt. Please remember one thing, whether it is preparing or whether it is the gap which you need to fill, you need to have that basic discipline. You need to make a perfect study timetable. And for you to help you to make that study timetable, we can do that. There is a form in the description of this video and we can help you come up with a personalized study plan which suits your time. Somebody has 2 hours per day, somebody has 8 hours per day, somebody has 5 hours per day. Based on that, you need to plan. While I say this, recently someone called and said that, sir, I have only 1 hour per day, can I write exam in December? The answer is no. You should be realistic. There is a certain number of hours required to study to complete the syllabus. That investment of hours is what you need to give. And when I look back, when I failed long ago, I felt that I must leave company secretary course. Yes, like most students, even I was very young and I felt I should also leave the course. But remember one thing, when you look at the long term, failures are part of the journey. It's actually going to make you stronger. It is going to make you bounce back. And if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe? Who's going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? Nobody can believe you if you don't have your own self-belief. It is okay that you have failed. It is part of a successful journey. Please look at the long term. Please look at the career growth you're going to have, the career stability you're going to have. You need to bounce back from right now. Once you do your reflection, once you do your re-strategy for the next attempt which you're going to study, most important is start immediately. Yes, 1 or 2 days, it's fine. You get sad, but immediately start and go ahead. This is the only way to success. This exam is not hard. It is just that you have so much to study and very little time. If I tell you I'm going to give you 2 years to study and exam is after 2 years, don't you think the time is sufficient? Yes, of course it is sufficient. But the problem is exam is every 4 to 5 months. That is every June and every December. So studying so much within that 3 to 4 months window is the real challenge. The exam or the syllabus itself is not hard. How do we study more in less time? For that, you need to definitely test yourself. Test. What do you mean by test yourself? So I always tell there are 3 things: micro, mini, and mock exam. These are the 3 things. Micro exam is for 5 marks which you need to write every single day. Every single day you need to write. Mini exam is for 25 marks. That is a weekly test. Weekly test, and at Ekcel Academy, we make our students write a weekly test. We also correct it. Every single week we correct it. Third one is a mock exam which is for 100 marks. These are the 3 things you need to do, because every day you are just reading. You're not testing yourself. But exam is a test. What is exam? Yeah, they're testing whether you have knowledge. So instead of waiting to get tested after 4 months, 5 months, that is December or June, test yourself every day with 1 question of the ICSI previous paper. We tell our students at Ekcel Academy to write 1 day, 1 answer in a WhatsApp group. Weekly, you need to write, that is a mini exam. and mock exam for 100 marks. So the more tests you take, you are much better prepared for the exam. Many of our students have also faced this failure, but they've bounced back. You can watch our success stories. In Ekcel Academy, we have a success stories. You can look at those success stories, see what the students have done, see how they failed and how they bounced back. Everybody started writing practice. They wrote daily, one day one answer, weekly test, mock exam. So you can watch those stories and you can definitely get inspired. It is even a student who has got 10 marks, 11 marks has got 60 marks in the second attempt. So it is not that it is not possible. It is just that you need to put that effort, you need to do that hard work and not get worried about the result. Just focus on the hard work. Result will definitely come your way if you have put in that kind of hard work. It is going to happen. You should believe in yourself. And in case you need help for your exam, Ekcel Academy is giving coaching for CS executive program, and in CS professional program there are two subjects we're giving coaching, ESG and drafting. So with that you can get the best help. For Ekcel Academy, you know, we are giving personal mentorship, we are giving weekly tests, we are giving the simplified notes, we have a WhatsApp group, we have doubt clearing. There are many more things. If you want to know about the program, you can WhatsApp us on 973-973-3400, and also you can get in touch with us on a phone call. But before that, today you have failed, you can go back and do self-study, you can go for a coaching, or you can go for a physical coaching also. But no matter what, how you study, self-study or coaching, doesn't matter. From today, believing in yourself and saying that this failure is a stepping stone for success is important. Remember, success and failure are two sides of the same coin. It is the same coin, it is not something else. So failure is actually one step closer to success. It is not that you are going far away from success. When you fail an exam, you're actually going one step closer to success. You're not going one step away from success. Because what you have studied will never go waste. Please remember that. What you have studied will always stay with you. It will make you stronger and your concepts will become more strong for the next attempt. So with that, I hope you don't get worried. Please practice regularly. Please bounce back. This failure should inspire you. If you don't get inspired, like I told, watch the success stories in Ekcel Academy. All these students have faced different challenges, different failures and come back. This way you can also do it. And if you need any help, you can get back to us. You have any questions, please drop them in the comments. We'll be more than happy to reply. We reply to every comment. So all the best for exam and don't get worried. Failure is part of success.